Hello and welcome to the Leverage Podcast. I'm Paul Richard, your host today, and we have two very special guests with us today, Susan and Tim, and you're visiting us. Technically, we're going to talk about the Lions Club today, I know, and then you guys are involved with U-Haul here locally as well, so we'll see where the conversation leads, but I'm super excited to have you guys on the program today. Welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, Susan, why don't we start with you? Give us a little background about where you're from, where you're raised, what's going on, and how did you get to Lions Club and get introduced to it?
I was raised in California, and then I moved to Texas, and then I moved here in 2018. And my daughter Kara and I came up to play bingo one night, and we were so overwhelmed with everything that they do, the posters on the walls that tell you everything they do, that we asked how they do it, and we signed up.
That's awesome. Yeah, so 2018, I didn't realize that it was that recent. I moved here actually from Nebraska in 2015, and so I'm a transplant as well. How about you, Tim? What's your background?
I'm originally from New Orleans, born and raised. Katrina put my wife and I in Atlanta. We lived there for almost a decade. 2008 caught up with us in 2012, and we either was going to make a decision to move back to Louisiana or move here. So we chose here. My dad was on vacation at the time, and I couldn't get in touch with him. And it was let's make the move quick type of decision. And so, yeah, my mama answered the phone, so we moved here.
Wow.
We've been here 14 years now.
You're 14 years.
And quick background about how I became a Lion. My daughter has refractive amblyopia, which is the medical term for lazy eye. But she got her eyes screened in kindergarten, and they caught it early. We got to do patch therapy, and today she's 19. She goes to MSU. She does not have a literal lazy eye. She's still got the condition, obviously, but because we caught it early, did patch therapy and all that, she doesn't have a literal lazy eye. Well, I was talking to my mother and stepdad about how, the screening caught it early. Well, I'm thankful. And my mother says, well, you know who does the screenings? The Lions Club. And she was already a Lion. So she encouraged me to become one. And because of that, with my daughter, I was like, yeah, if we're doing things like that, then I'm in. And the rest is history.
Fantastic.
13 years ago.
Is just a little bit for those that don't know about Lions Club, and to be honest with you, I always have seen the signs driving into towns and all that kind of thing. Never really knew what it was until really getting to know you, Susan, and understanding a little bit more about it. I heard little inklings about Lions Club, heard a little bit about Rotary, but never really knew. What's that, Tim?
I just asked her if she would mind if I take over, because I could tell you. So we were started in the 30s.
That's why I invited him.
So we're okay. So let me ask the question. First of all, is it a global organization?
It is an international organization.
Okay.
It started out in Chicago in the 30s.
Okay.
By a gentleman named Melvin Jones. And then in the later 30s, we had a convention, and Helen Keller herself showed up to this convention and challenged the Lions to be Knights for the Blind and the Hearing. So that's why we dedicate most of our, humanitarian work towards vision and hearing.
I love that.
So
yeah, I think I remember Susan talking about Helen Keller coming in and is like, what? That's awesome. And so that was the beginnings of it. And so maybe go into some specifics about let's talk about vision first. So, do they run hospitals? Do they have clinics? Or how do they approach that whole area and
Well,
provide
here
the
in
sight
Missouri,
service?
we have a organization called KidSight, and then we used to have a organization called MALERT, Missouri Lions Eye Research Institute Foundation. Now it's called Mid-South. And Mid-South and KidSight both focus on vision and hearing. KidSight obviously focuses more on vision than anything else. And they focus on children's vision. So they're the ones that do all of the screenings at most of the public schools here in Missouri.
And daycares.
Oh,
Right. And we're starting, actually, they're starting now to do even the homeschool kids because there's more and more of those nowadays.
sure, sure.
So we're trying to get, the number was close to 6,000 kids screened here in Missouri just in the last fiscal year. And that's just in our district. So I don't know about across the whole state. That's just here in our district of Missouri, which is, Springfield and South.
And
Are they?
Mid
I'm sorry. Go
South
ahead.
is 3 states who come together, and we support the um, Memphis. No,
Yes, it's based in Memphis. Yep.
Eye Institute there, where we do eye surgeries at no cost to people who come to the Lions as referrals and need those, like cataract. They'll have a cataract-a-thon where they'll do 10 or 15 surgeries in one day, and they are recipients of Lions referrals. And these 3 states all go together to support that work be done. So it's
I see.
Arkansas, Tennessee, and Missouri. And that is Mid-South.
Okay, very good. And then, so is there sub districts then under the Mid South?
Well,
No.
No. Okay.
In the state itself, we're divided up into districts in the state itself. But Mid-South is all 3 states, all the districts in all 3 states support this eye center in Memphis.
I see.
so we're in
And then,
over 200 countries now, and we are the largest civic organization in the world.
no kidding.
Yep.
So, what kind of numbers do you have? Some numbers, statistics about number of members
I knew
and
you were going to ask me that. Unfortunately, I don't have the exact numbers. It
that's
used to
okay.
be it used to be over 2 million members worldwide. I don't think we're
Okay.
quite up that far anymore. We've, in recent years, we kind of dwindled, but there has been an uptick. So we're doing better this year than we have in past years. So
Yeah,
that's good.
2020 probably put a damper for
And, well, COVID did a number on a lot of civic organizations. It wasn't just Lions.
Oh, okay. Okay. Um, I just ran a chat GPT on that just so kind of get an idea. It says 1.4 million members
Sounds about right.
with about 49,000 to 50,000 local clubs serving 200 countries and geographic areas around the world. Wow, that's incredible. See,
Yep.
and that's the thing is, I don't know that people really have an idea of how large the organization is. That's incredible. And so, as far as services, what's offered there? Did you say it was in Memphis? Is that what you said?
The hospital is, yes.
The main hospital,
Okay.
right? For
Okay.
like when people need help with cataracts and there was the cochlear, whatever that's called. Yeah,
Cochlear hearing.
they do those too.
We recycle hearing aids and eyeglasses.
Oh, wow.
And,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
surgeries take place at the University of Memphis.
Oh, fantastic. Wow. This is fascinating. So, so all of the Mid-South, is that where the money's generated for that one hospital? Do y'all contribute to that, or how
So
does that?
they rely on the individual clubs to donate to them.
Okay.
So that's what's cool about the Lions Club. So here at the Branson-Hollister Lions Club, what we do is we run bingo on Monday nights. That's the best way to support us. So if this reaches anyone local, please come see us on Monday nights. We're here between 3 and 9:30. The doors open at 3. Bingo starts right at 6. We have a chef that opens the grill at 4. It's a good time. It's the best way to support us, and that's how we raise money. Is we run the bingo on Mondays. And as a club, we get to basically decide. Now some goes to international, some stays with just Lions, but most of it stays right here in Taney County, and we decide where it goes. So we try to support other charities and things like that.
Very good. So let's talk about glasses. So you recycle glasses, right?
We do.
And so how would people know where to drop those off? And what is there like at your
So
local
we have a box
office
that
there or
has our
what?
Lions logo on it at almost every vision place around here. So Ozark
Oh,
Family Vision, America's Best, the Vision Clinic, even the VA Vision Center has one. Of course, our building here, um, it's at 1015 East State Highway 76, known colloquially by the locals as Mount Branson. So we're
yeah.
1015 Mount Branson. And you could drop those off any Monday night. So
Okay, that's fantastic. So are there any other major players? Does like Walmart Vision or Sam's Vision or Costco Vision or any of those participate with you guys at all?
we don't have, Walmart doesn't have a vision center, and we don't have a
Oh,
Costco
that's right.
or a Sam's here.
Right. And I didn't know about Springfield, of course. I just wondered because I usually get my eye exam done at
I tell you what,
Sam's.
I wouldn't doubt it if one of the Springfield clubs have a box in there somewhere.
That'd be interesting. I'm going to look for that next time when I'm up there and make sure I get a hold of them. And so Susan, today I put you in the hot seat with our networking group today, and we had a couple questions come up in there. So you had outlined how the glasses are, once they are deposited with you guys, what happens after that? You talked today about that. Can you explain that?
We sort them. We wait until we have a lot, and we sort them. There's 150 in a box, and we wait till we have several boxes. Somebody volunteers to drive to Jefferson City. They drop them off, and they go through a cleansing cycle where they're completely cleaned, and then they go through a cycle where all the prescriptions are read, and then they're repackaged with that prescription inside the package. And then whenever we have eye missions, we take about 1,500 to 3,000 pairs of glasses with us and try and reuse them wherever we can.
That's fantastic. So what when they come to like the local Branson Lions Club, do you have vision glasses there, or is there certain events that you put on where you bring in a mobile vision center, or how does that all work? I'm not even sure.
We have a community eye mission, and we
Okay.
make it public, and we tell them we're going to be here from like 10 to 2. And then
Okay.
people from volunteers from different clubs all get together from all over the state, and we go and we sit there and we do multiple different screenings. We do glaucoma screening, we do regular vision screening, we do diabetes, we do hearing, and then we have an optometrist with us who they go see after we've done the screening. And we have an optician and then volunteers who try and match their prescription reading with glasses that we have. And if we can't, or if they need other care like advanced care, we do referrals to get them help.
Okay.
You know,
And so go
I'd
ahead,
like
Tim.
to add to that. We just now started to be able to do that. Uh, use glasses to Americans. Before there was a rule or a law on the books that would not allow us to give out a prescription that wasn't the exact prescription of the person. And now we can give out as long as it's really close. So we're actually being able to use a lot of the used glasses more than we used to. It used to go to third world countries where those laws weren't, in the books. So it's been a huge blessing that they changed that law because we are able to help a lot of needy people right here in America.
Yeah. And it's not every state, so they are state specific, but for the majority, we are able to do that.
Oh, so that's a state law versus a federal law?
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I didn't realize that was, a thing, is that you would have regulations over that as well. So because I mean, gosh, you can go to Dollar Tree and get some reading glasses, I guess, but I didn't really think about that
Right.
part of it,
That's what we thought too,
And we also support Leader Dogs of America, where we provide seeing eye dogs to recipients at no cost.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a big part of Lions Club as well.
Wow. Yeah, this is much deeper than I ever thought. And of course, yeah, with 1.4 million members, you guys can accomplish a lot annually. And so the bingo part of it is the fundraising for you. I think you mentioned, Susan, some of the other clubs do some different things going on, but talk about the food truck initiative you got going on. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
We have, how many places do we have set up? 8 or 10?
It's about 8, I think.
8 or 10. We invested the money to set up electricity and water and personal meters for 8 to 10 food trucks, and we want to have food truck alley right up here on our own property so that people come in. There's a lot of traffic that comes up and down Mount Branson every single day, and there's not a lot of food options up here. So we want to be able to have that as an additional source of income and to help the community. So we are trying to set up that new food court. So anybody that's interested in having a food truck need to come up and see Jen, who has our existing food truck up here, the Nook, and she is the manager, and she will give them a break getting set up and getting started.
Very good. And so would that be typically during the bingo time, or would that be regularly on a daily basis?
She's there usually Wednesday through
Tuesday.
or Tuesday. Yes, sorry.
Tuesday
through
through
Saturday. Yep, from I think 7 to 3. Yep.
Okay. And
There's no
did you
restrictions. I mean, if somebody wanted to come and have an evening one, they can do that. The property's open. People would be able to drive in and get here.
And if
very good.
just go if you're hungry, because she has amazing sandwiches. She makes the best Cuban in town.
No kidding.
For sure.
All right. And
She's alpha gal friendly and gluten free friendly also.
okay. And what's the name of her truck?
The Brunch Nook.
The Brunt Nook.
The Brunch Nook.
The Brunt Nook. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
Brunch,
And
as in like brunch and lunch together.
Brunch Nook. Sorry,
Brunch.
it came across on the mic as Brunt. Okay, got it.
Well, plus I have a Louisiana accent.
Little Cajun.
That's all right. Well, that sounds fantastic. And then, well, the cool thing about it and that idea is, man, you drive traffic and interest to the Lions Club as well. Now, are they just paying a fee to be there and then that's all, or do they provide any portion of their proceeds to the Lions Club or anything else? What's
we just charge them rent.
Just do rent? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
And we also have the swap meet out there, which is $10 a day.
So we allow anyone to come sell your wares. We give you a big, 20 by 20 space where you can park a vehicle, set up your tables, sell your stuff, and it's only $10 per day. So it's certainly got to be one of the cheapest places to come sell your stuff.
Yeah, no kidding. That's really good. $10, and he says 20 by 20 feet.
Something like that. We give you a big space to set, where you could park next to your stuff. So that way, if it's a hot day, you can get back in and run your AC.
There's room to put up a tent and bring your own
Okay.
tables.
Right.
And the food
Very
truck is
good.
available while you're there.
There you go. Yeah, you're gonna have the best of both worlds. And okay, so will one of you walk me through the typical? You gave me the times, like 3 o'clock, and then it goes usually till about 9:30. But what, Susan? Today you gave us a little more detail about what goes on. So talk about how much it costs to get the bingo sheets, and then what other things go on at intervals during that whole process. Can you give more an outline about that?
The doors open at 3, and we start selling the bingo sheets and the machines. And then from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock, we sell pull tabs. And as soon as we have a box of pull tabs sold, we play it. And we keep doing that until 6 o'clock when we start playing early bird bingo, and then bingo the rest of the night. And there's pull tabs in between games. And then the snack bar opens at 4. And then the grill closes after first break. And then the snack bar closes after second break.
Ah, okay. Okay.
We're usually out of here by 9:15, 9:30 at the latest.
Very good. So give me an idea. I'm sure it's somewhat seasonal, but how many people are usually there on Monday nights?
100 plus
No
each
kidding.
night.
Okay. Do you have a lot of regulars?
We do. We do.
We have some that come just so the lady who runs the brunch nook, Jen, she's also our cook. So we have some people that come for the food and stay for the bingo.
I gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. It makes a fun night of it too, as well. I recently went to a bingo over at Mocha's and Meows, and it was really fun to be able to, support the animal shelter there and everything else, and they made it super fun to be able to do that. So I really never had played bingo before, to be honest. So it's just I guess I lived a sheltered life so far. I was too busy playing Super Mario or something. I don't know what was going on.
Oh, this is way more fun.
I know. Well, it's community. There's a lot of fun interaction there as well.
If you don't win, your money's going to a good cause.
Yeah,
There
absolutely.
you go. There you go. That's a cool thing. Now, does the Lions Club have any national events, or do you guys have conventions or anything of that nature that goes on as well, or what happens there on a national basis?
Sure. So we have district conventions, and then state, and then nationals, and then internationals.
Wow. Okay.
I
Yeah,
want
I
to
was
say
thinking with
this year, I forgot where it is this year. Last year it was in Canada.
And
It's in Japan this year. That's right.
the global ones in Japan. Oh, that's
Right.
cool.
the
Huh.
international contest for children called the Peace Poster. And the kids, they get a theme, whatever that theme is, and then they draw posters. And then it goes from a local club to a district club to a state club to a national, and then an international, and the prize recipient is $5,000.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, we get a lot of great artists, and we get a lot of competition through the kids, and it's age specific. It's for 11 to 13-year-olds. So we go to the schools and we talk to the art teachers, and we get them to present the program to the kids, and then those that want to participate.
Very good. Very good. I just
Oh,
chat GPT'd.
one more
Do
thing
you guys go
before
ahead,
I
Tim?
forget.
Yeah.
Just our club here, Branson-Hollister Lions Club, gives out $18,000 worth of scholarships every year, and that's local
And
kids. We
That's
just last
perfect.
night we had 3 of the recipients come and talk to us about what their plans for the future were, and to say thank you and all that. It was a really nice night.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So I was just curious uh, how many people were served each year by the Lions Club. So I just Googled that, and it's, believe it or not, it's
It's a bunch.
410 million people a year are served by the Lions Club. That's incredible. That's incredible. Wow. And so all this great work's going on all around us. So do you have, other than that, are there any other meetings that go on locally at Lions? Do you have another different weekly meeting or anything? Is there any business meetings or
Have
anything
you
like
ever mentioned the agency leaders to him yet?
No.
So our club hosts what's called an agency leaders um, luncheon. It's every other month, and we invite all of the other charitable organizations in Taney County,
Profits.
all
that?
the other nonprofits to come, and we share ideas. Hey, if you're doing this, we might be able to help. What this is what we're doing this month. This is what this one's doing this month, and so it's such a cool little thing because when we find someone who needs help, we know where to point them in the right direction.
And we provide that luncheon for them every other month. And
Oh,
they do it
okay.
here at
Very
the
good.
Lions Club, so they have room to spread out and everybody talk to each other.
So talk to me about volunteer. Is there like a volunteer structure there? Is there employees that are there, or is it all volunteer? Can you kind of talk to that area?
The only paid employee we have is our chef on Monday nights at bingo. We are all volunteers.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what
So
I
the
figured.
security detail, we hire a couple um, sheriff's deputies to come and do security. We pay them, and we pay the chef, and that's it. Everybody else is volunteers.
Fantastic. Well, certainly a worthy cause in that. Talk a little bit about qualifying to receive services. Is there, do you have to be at a certain poverty level, or is there, what's the requirements that to be served by the Lions Club? How does that work?
So it really depends. Like if you wanted to get a cataract surgery and you couldn't afford it, um, I would send you through Mid South, and they would have their own application process.
It actually varies by clubs.
Right. So here, if you would to apply for our eyeglass program, because we do have an eyeglass program, if you can't afford glasses, we'll pay for your exam and your glasses if you qualify. And you have to be at or below 150% poverty.
Got
So
it.
you would
And
have to provide, in order to qualify for that program, you would have to provide proof of income, proof of residency, and a valid ID. And then, if they get approved, then yeah, we pay for the exam and their glasses.
got it. Okay. So they, I didn't even know what that level was. I just typed it in over here just to see. So basically, if you're a single person, it looks like this would be Missouri, or well, federal poverty guidelines. Is that what you guys use as federal poverty
I use
guidelines?
Missouri.
Oh, Missouri guidelines. Okay. Okay. Which it says, includes Missouri
150.
here. So
I want to say it's up to just below 21,000.
you're absolutely right. It's, yeah, cause it's 15,960 actual, and then it's 1.5 times that, which would put you right at 21. And that's for a single household
Right.
size, single person
Right.
household size.
That's for adults, not children.
Right. Yeah.
Got it.
Luckily,
Okay.
Missouri covers most kids through.
Institute of Missouri.
Right.
Institute of Missouri sponsors Kids Site. And so, like, when we go to the schools, If there's money that's already set aside at the state level that the schools, if we determine a child needs glasses, the school nurse can put in that paperwork. And if for whatever reason that doesn't pan out, then either the Lions Club will pick up the tab or the Eye Institute of Missouri will pick up that tab. But children always will be covered for glasses.
Okay, that's fantastic. And is that up to what age limit? 18?
Yeah, I don't think there is an age limit.
Not sure.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Oh,
As
that's
far
okay.
as
All
our
right.
club is concerned, then yeah, I mean, as long as they qualify or their parents qualify, then we'll pay for their glasses too.
No problem. Okay, fantastic. Well, that's great. Is there a need for additional volunteers at this point? Or are you
Always.
pretty well staffed,
Always.
or what's it? Is there? Okay. And so give it an idea. If a volunteer, go ahead, Susan.
If you know anybody who's interested, at one time there was a club in Forsyth and it closed, and we are trying to regenerate the club in Forsyth. So if there is anybody who's listening that would be interested in helping get that club restarted, we have members here who came from Forsyth when it closed, and we have options that we're willing to get that club up and running again, and we would love to do so.
Okay.
But we always need more volunteers.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, I love that. And so if they want to volunteer, what's the best way to get a hold of somebody to do that?
Come on up to the club on Monday night and see any of us.
Right. Yeah,
Okay.
just come play bingo, introduce yourself, let us know you're interested, and I promise you we'll talk your ear off.
And we are on Facebook. We're Branson-Hollister Lions Club. They can reach out to us on the Facebook as well.
For sure.
Okay, that's awesome. So is there anything we didn't cover today that you guys would like to share? I mean, there's so much. I appreciate you answering all my questions because I just didn't know much, and I'm so curious about what's going on. I'm so excited to find out about it. Is there anything that we missed that you'd like to share?
We also do the hearing aids, so that you don't you don't want to forget that one. But anytime we can recycle hearing aids as well. So anybody have them? If they know somebody, just drop them off, bring them up to the club. We'll take those as well.
Okay, that's fantastic. So give the address again of the location.
It's 1015 East State Highway 76, also known as Mount Branson.
Okay, so just across Taneycomo Bridge and around up the hill,
right
your guys
across
right
from
there.
the landing.
Right across from the landing, right? Yep.
Just up the
absolutely.
hill on the left-hand side.
Awesome. Well, listen, Susan, Tim, this has been fantastic. Thank you for participating today on the podcast.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's going to be many, many people that will want to watch this and understand more about the Lions. And let's get more volunteers going.
Yay!
You're here.
Yay! Thanks for being with us, guys. Have a great afternoon.
Thanks, Paul. It was nice to meet you, sir.